Everybody's been talking about producer Andru McCracken's trip to the Gulf Island Film School.
And why not? He had the chance to work with some amazing professionals.
Let's see a short doc by Cuban director Professor Eduardo Calves Somoza,
The amazing Emily Churchyard,
and academic Allison of Alaska.
Okay, come on guys, let's eat.
You know, we're all eaters.
And we all have to eat, so...
We all eat for a living.
Food, good food brings joy. It's where it's at.
I've always been interested in how the world is fed or how the world is not fed. And that's what drives me and keeps me interested in what people do around their daily bread. I do what I do because I have been interested in food systems for 40 years, and I've been involved in biodiversity protection and cultural survival of the areas, the community that I live in.
My passion really comes from just a basic love of growing food, and a commitment to trying to shift what has been an unfortunate paradigm that came out of really just the last 75 years or so. And the results of that, and for most of us, is that we have a food system that is, not only is it insecure, but it's been incredibly devastating ecologically in terms of personal health.
The whole system is at risk, and the planet is at risk. I'm saying that the systems that support us, the air, the water, the earth, the social fabric, I think we're kind of getting the message with the most recent recession, depression cycle that our food is not that secure.
Because we live on an island, we end up, in terms of food security, we're very much reliant on the ferry system. If something were to happen, we would be stranded here and wouldn't necessarily have the skills to provide for ourselves.
There aren't too many things that are more fundamental to our existence than how we secure our food. And yet it is something that has been relegated to a very tiny fragment of our population, about 1.5%.
So we're an endangered species, we farmers. Farmers have been doing this for 10,000 years. They were the first scientists, and unfortunately farmers have been marginalized a lot.
There's less of the bigger farms, but people are still farming. There's all the organic farms here, which is now so very popular.
I don't necessarily think organic is good and everything else is bad. I think there are significant issues in the organic movement. Organic merely addresses the materials we are not using, you know. It does not address the broader system. The local food movement as well. I mean, I think that local food at this point is available to those who can afford it and who have the time to pursue it. You know, the 100-mile diet is a construct. For thousands of years, native people traded diverse foodstuffs over very long distances.
I think we have to kind of go back big time and look at that history and how it affects our relationships with the land here and with some of the indigenous people. If we are able to work in a local basis and protect local seed, then we would have more choice. Seeds are genetic banks, and when you have genetic diversity, you have crop diversity. When you have crop diversity, you have economic choice or diversity, and then people have cultural diversity. And so we have to build that back in, because we become too able to just get things on a convenience store basis almost for seeds and for everything else. We want convenience.
My opinion is that the kind of structural and fundamental change that has to happen here will not happen until it has to, until the impacts have become very personal and real. And it sounds like not a very hopeful thought, but it is, because I think humans have an incredible capacity to respond to crisis in very creative ways. You know, fortunately, there are models being built now that people can look to when that happens.
Our mandate is to provide food security, self-sufficiency. We want to teach people skills around food. how to grow their own food, how to make food, how to preserve food. We're involved in a lot of different areas on the island. We're involved with the farmers, the Saturday market. We work with the kids, the seniors. We do a variety of workshops. Today we were doing some pickling. Our core participants include about 50 to 60 people. Our goal is not to reach every single person, and we know that would not be possible anyways, but as long as we can pass on a basic set of skills to 50, 60 people, then these people can teach other folks. In terms of increasing the skills on island, I would say that we've reached our goal.
Well, this greenhouse is designed for Salt Spring in terms of the market. I've been totally supported with lettuce and basil for 25 years. You know, family of 5 bought the property, the whole kit and caboodle. It's a viable business. We try to grow here with very sustainable methods. And we have a huge amount of production here, but it's all grown with rainwater. And you can see here, these are the little seedlings that actually I just put out today. And then they're put in there, and they're not essentially touched until they're harvested. So when it's time to harvest, then this machine here connects with the lid that the plants are sitting in, and it goes to a motor, and then we just turn the motor on, and then the lettuce comes to us, and we clean it and make sure it's perfect. Up to now, I've been doing this for over 25 years in different greenhouses. I finally got to the point where I can really play. Then I've got citrus, and I've got papaya, hardy papaya, and I've got passion fruit and all kinds of things that I'm trying here, and I'm actually put in a little hardy tropical area in there, and hopefully in 5 years we'll be looking at some pretty groovy stuff coming out of here.
Lots of conversation around these issues. We are gaining consciousness, but we haven't yet acted on that awareness, and that's the challenge right now.
It's time for people to wake up and smell the coffee. And I've worked with coffee growers, and so I can say that.
I'd never thought of it. I guess we all have to eat.
After watching that, I'm ready to eat. Stand by for the directorial debut of Lee Cad-Wall-A-Der.
Lee produced this short film at Gulf Islands Film School in late September.
Naturally, he was looking for talented actors.
So he cast Amy Fox as Gravity.
Then lost a bet and had to cast Andru McCracken as the Skeptic.
Here's Lee Cad-Wall-A-Der's Gravitational Shift.
Hey, eh? We needed this rain. I'm over at McLaren's. I just come out here to eat my lunch.
Busy.
So, busy right now?
Yeah.
What are you busy with?
Controlling gravity.
Ha! That's a good one. I hadn't heard that before. No, but really, what do?
I maintain the gravitational constant so that mass-bearing objects don't go flying off into space.
Wow. And how do you do that? Are you, sort of a psychic?
Telekinetic, to be precise.
And, do you sometimes find the workloads really heavy?
It depends.
No, really though, I told you what I do. What is it that you do?
I told you I control gravity.
So, prove it.
Okay, pass me that apple. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Watching?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. Great. You dropped my lunch on the ground.
And it fell at exactly 9.81 meters per second squared. Less air resistance.
What I saw was you dropped my apple.
Okay, it was good enough for Isaac Newton.
I was expecting you to make it like hover in the air or something?
Look, I can't go around negating gravity for anyone who asks. It's against the law.
What law is that?
The law of gravity.
I don't think you've got anything to do with it.
Okay, see that hacky sack over there? How it rises and falls? Parabola.
Yeah.
And the sun. Look at the sun. Not crashing into the earth and dooming us all to a fiery death.
Those things happen all the time. It's got nothing to do with you.
So you want proof?
I would like you to prove it to me that you control gravity.
You want, like, really incontrovertible proof?
Yeah, I'd like some.
You want some proof?
I would like you to show
really
me
demand
the
some
powers of gravity.
uncontestable-
You control gravity.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want proof.
You are, sure?
Yeah,
You
please.
asked for this, okay.
Yeah.
How was that, Valemount?
Would you like to see these cats spend some time in Valemount?
We know they're coming and they're going to need actors.
If you're interested in acting, let us know.
Jody, you wanted to give some credit where it was due?
Right. We were recently profiled in a certain periodical.
I know. The Goat did an article on Andrew's trip to film school.
That doesn't count. That's just news. We were in a magazine.
Oh man, will my parents see?
Yep. You and me in glossy color.
What kind of magazine again?
They were promoting Valemount as a place to live and grow.
Oh, what were we doing there?
Don't be modest. They love us.
Thanks to Joshua Estabrooks and to Christina Zippy Zanker for a great feature.
The magazine belongs to the Patanga Steamship Company, the same one that owns the Sentinel.
Thank you, Senor Patanga! In case you have not seen all the posters around town, don't forget we have a visitor here Saturday the 16th.
Come on down and listen to the tunes of Jason Blaine playing at the Valemount Community Theater.
And let's give a shout out to Tasma! Woof, woof!
So, until next time,
we're sorry.
Judge me. Oh, how you doubt me too. I can feel it in the way your body moves, in the way your body moves. Oh, how you scorn me. Oh, how you curse my name. It's been 3 long years, but I feel it all the same. Yeah, I feel it all the same. Have you been trying to hide your emotions in that little tin can I gave you for your treasures? It's too hard and it's too empty to fill with your kind of pain. Oh, oh, when can I show you the things I wanted to show you for so long?